Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here in the Hissing Wastes on Rocktop Ridge. We've just set up our second last camp of the area and we need to see if we can find anything else around this place. We've covered most of the area so far. Discovered the Colossus. Interesting. Is the Colossus this area down here? I wonder. Because yes, I can see it now. I was gonna say it does look quite. It just looks like there should be something down here, but I don't know what. But I can see the little flare-ups. There is a rift down here, which I'm surprised hasn't been marked up, considering we have uncovered the nearest camp. I'm very surprised there hasn't been a rift. There hasn't been a marker for it or a quest begun. Oh well, let's go and close this rift. Yeah, I'm very surprised there isn't a quest for this. Considering there's a camp very close to it. Ah well. Let's just gank this Bride Demon since we're here. You can take your weird electrical rip and go die, which you already have. Thank you. Thank you and good night. Terror Talons, that's a lovely name, isn't it? The Terror Talons. Come on, spinning blades. No, okay, that didn't go too well. Cool. Is that it? No, one more enemy left to kill. There we are. Alright, now let's close this rift. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I've almost got the timing down perfectly now, I feel. They're tough to judge sometimes. Is this just lurkers coming my way now? Is this what I'm gonna have to deal with? Just a pack of lurkers? They better not try and paralyze me. It's not gonna work, guys. Honestly, don't try it. Don't try it, and no, I do not underestimate your power. Whatever anybody says. Your power is quite within my estimations, I think. What are those guys? See, when the location popped up for the Colossus, I don't know if this is the area that it meant or if it's that structure over there. I'm gonna say it might be this structure over here. We shall investigate further. Apologies, I had my mic muted there. I did not even realise. Yeah, I was just saying we're going to try and sneak up on these Venatori, but yeah, there wasn't much sneaking up going on there. What the hell happened there? I think
I'm drying out from the inside.
Okay, we are aware. It's dry. It's dusty. It's arid. We know. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My character was stood and like the ground was seeming to crack underneath him. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I don't know if it was maybe the mage, the Venatori mage had done something. It's the most likely explanation for it anyway, so we'll go with that, I think. Right, so we'll try and we'll check the bottom of this big old statue here. The Colossus of Orlais. Emperor Florian, in addition to being notoriously reclusive, was not fond of his own visage. Orlesian emperors and empresses are traditionally immortalized in gilded marble. Florian, forced to commission something, instead chose a red sandstone found only in the hissing wastes. He demanded his likeness be carved there, away from where he could see it. When presented with an official proposal, the Emperor idly drew on the paper, adding circles around the royal crest, the statue's eyes, and the dimensions and cost of the project. Florian's signature turned it into an official court document, and he refused to entertain more modest proposals hastily drafted and sent to his chambers, as he considered the matter over and done with at last. Thus the Colossus of Orlais was born. Dozens of sculptors, hundreds of miners, and 3 highly paid surveyors selected a suitably stable hill in the waste to begin carving. A year into the project, workers uncovered an old dwarven ruin near the base of the statue, believing this to be a sign that the ground was sturdy. The grand work continued until Florian's death, when Empress Selene took the throne and ordered work on the costly effigy immediately cease. "We must give our subjects working on this noble project time to mourn," she said. Strangely, Empress Selene never ordered work on the Colossus of Orlais to resume, nor offered a plan to transport it out the wastes. Wow, that's a very interesting story about that, isn't it? If you think about it, it's and it is a colossal waste of money if you pardon the pun. All things considered. Hey ho, what's done is done, I guess. Right, let's press on anyway. See what we can find at the foot of this statue. Apparently there is a dwarven ruin. I don't know if this is one of the tombs. It might well be. What I do know is that there is more poisonous spiders here, which is always nice to see. I do love myself a good poisonous spider. We'll grab some Veilfire as well while we're here. We might as well. Oh shit. We will try and slowly card the Veilfire inside while fighting off numerous amounts of poison spiders. Actually, Dorian can just go and energize this brazier here. Dorian stealths a lot. Like, do you not think? Like, he uses stealth a lot for someone who doesn't really have it as a common attribute. He does it a lot, and that's fine. I mean, it works for him. I mean, he's not meant to be there in the forefront of the action, but yeah, it's a weird move, and his lasts for a long time. It must be one of his skills. It has to be one of his skills, because his doesn't seem to fade away until he goes back into combat, which is actually quite useful. Yes, this is another one of those tombs. Lovely. Okay, so we can try and work this one out. We'll have a look around quickly just in case there's any glyphs or anything on the walls. There must be a reason. Well, I suppose the Veilfire will be there so we can actually light the runes, the carvings, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see any glyphs or anything like that, so I guess we'll just have to read. Okay, so the surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. That's not the first one. The strife that destroyed Tig sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. That's not that one either, I don't think. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Farrell to the pitless surface. Farrell Paragon fled from the strife his brilliance created. I think it's that one first. So we'll go... yeah, this one first. Fled from the strife that his brilliance created. The strife that destroyed Tig sundered houses, weapons that clan used against clan. Weapons that clan used against clan. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Farrell to the pitiless surface. And then this one.
Looks like these runes are dedicated.
Fucking nailed it.
That accounts for a lot.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. Paragons don't sound impressive on paper. Now, so you invented a new hat or table saw. So what? But when they come through, they're like an avalanche. Dwarves wait entire generations for... you know what? Let's find that last tomb.
Probably a good idea.
This is making me think too much about dwarf stuff.
You don't want to do that, do you? Let's be honest. Okay, key fragment, Serpent's Rage, and a Ring of Sundering. Lovely. So we only need one more... yeah, we only need one more... key fragment. It said find the Canyon Tomb's treasure. I don't know if that means the last key fragment is in the Canyon's tomb, or the Canyon's tomb is where we need to go when we actually get that key fragment. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm sure we shall find out in due course. So let's try and go up this time to the higher echelons of this statue, assuming we can... Oh, hello. I don't want to play with you. You're not a very playful creature. Yeah, assuming we can get to the upper parts of the statue, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Apart from the lurkers that are scurrying around. He does have a weird looking head, does old Florian. He looks like a Qunari. The head, with the way it is now, looks like a Qunari head. And that's obviously not the intended look, but it's quite amusing all the same. Right, so this is the upper part of the statue, naturally. There's actually not a lot up here, to be honest. I can hear some Venatori chanting, though, which is always good, always nice. Nice to the ears, the Venatori chanting is. So there's a big staircase leading down. I don't know if this just goes all the way to the bottom to the actual... where the ruin is. I'm not 100% certain. There's a vase to loot. I don't know if a vase is the correct term for those things, but it feels right. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. Yeah, that looks like a Qunari head. Like, it looks so much like a Qunari head. I don't know if that was like an intentional like design choice, not by the people who made it. I mean from like a game development point. Like, did they intend it to look like a Qunari head for some purpose? Because it looks like a Qunari head to me. Okay, Mr. Venatori Chancer, you shut up. Oh my god, he dropped his book. That's brilliant. He dropped his book. Let's get this stuff looted. A Venatori Tome as well. Very nice. Okay, so we need to go to that last camp now. I can see a rift as well, however. So we'll wander over to that rift and get that closed before we do go to the camp. Once we bash through all these lurkers, of course. Did my character just shout, "I'm falling back"? No. Don't fall back. Don't do that. No. Never fall back. Why would you ever fall back? It's a lurker. You don't fall back against a lurker. You maybe fall back against Corypheus and his absolute legion of Red Templars, but not against a lurker. I'm very disappointed, Trevelyan. What's that? What the hell is that thing? I'm genuinely curious as to what the hell this thing is that's on this pedestal right now. What is it? What is it? We picked it up, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It's just there. I don't know what we just picked up. I don't know where to start. That's a curious one. I know where to start with these shades, though. Bash them in the face. That's where you start with the shades. Bunch of dead shades now. There's probably going to be another battalion of them coming though, so let's just prepare ourselves. Dorian is shrouded again. Is it my stealth that's doing it, or... I honestly don't know, but I'm curious. I feel like the two aren't related, but I might be wrong. Oh dear God. I should have seen that coming. There was a very apparent circle underneath me there. So I don't know why I didn't click on that was going to be a thing. There we go, we got him. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I might be wrong. Unless the Frostbacks have any rifts. The rifts here might be the last rifts in the game. Because I don't think there's any other areas for us to explore. There might be some that come up, to be fair, you know. There might be more areas which we just haven't unlocked yet. But of all of the areas we can access now, I think that these might be the last rifts. I think, anyway. We'll find out, anyway. Because, you know me, I am very, very thorough. I don't like to miss things. I don't like to miss juicy story content. Oh, this just looks depressing. Oh, is that a tomb? That looks like very much like it could be a tomb over there. That's promising. Good. Okay. Good stuff. Let's try and get to the camp, first of all. We'll get to the camp and then work from there, maybe. Should we? What's that? There's a quest marker on top of the camp, but I don't know if it is just the holding the hissing wastes quest or not. It's quite hard to tell from here. Should we go and gank the Venatori first? Let's go and gank the Venatori first.
Make it take you.
Gank them Venis. Seriously, that chanting is so strange to hear when it's right in your ear, like it is right now. Oh my God, that's funny. That's very funny, I must admit. I can't believe... We just uppercutted him into oblivion. That's brilliant. He just flew. The man flew away. That poor spellbinder. We've got another slave as well. We can free him.
Please don't.
You're safe from me.
Why, Andraste? Thank you.
We still need to go and give them paid work at the war table, but we'll go and sort that out soon. We'll kill these two lurkers. If you come, you, come back. Come here. Come here. You know what? Screw you. Screw you. I'm not fighting you. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, so this is looking less and less like a tomb. It just looks like kind of like a little pathway. You know? I don't know. Right. I think we're going to leave this episode here, guys. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you all in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.